This is the Neat water heated mattress pad. It's called the Aquapad. And if you're someone like me that sleeps cold and you're trying electric blankets, you're trying the ones that go under you, this is an alternative to make it much more precise because you can set the temperature. And it goes anywhere from 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 149 degrees Fahrenheit. So it actually could cool you down also. It is winter here, and it's better to heat just your bed instead of the whole room. Maybe you sleep like with someone that gets warmer at night than you do. But I think it's interesting that they don't advertise it as cooling, only heating. It says it has a 5-year limited warranty. It just has all the different ways to get a hold of them. That's reassuring. And then it has a quick installation guide. This is the control panel, and it has this pump. Please turn the shock protection plug and pull out before use. This is the unit where you control it. It separates the cold and the hot water from each other because there's a heating element in one part, and it has a remote control that needs batteries. This has an interesting setting called a mite killer. And so if you have dust mites or bed bugs, you can turn that on and it'll go maximum heat for 2 hours. It has a dryer on it, a timer, and a child lock, and then it has temperature up and down and sleep button. This is the mattress pad itself, and it has micro suede fabric on the top and some cotton foam and silicone tubing in the middle. You can kind of feel it, but you get used to it really fast. There are elastic straps on every corner so that it can anchor it to your mattress. This is a king size Neat Aquapad, and it measures 76 inches long by 80 inches wide. A lot of people wonder if you can get dual controls so that you can have one king size Aquapad and have 2 controls so you can operate each side independently. No, at this time they don't offer that. So you would just buy 2 twin Aquapads and they will be separate, and together they can make a king. How it works is there's a tube for the heated water and there's a tube for the cooler water, and it cycles through the heater and it's continuously changing to keep a nice even temperature. And here is the bed warmer itself where the water comes in and out. So you have the cooler water coming in, getting heated, and then the hot, warmer water going out. The measurement of the water heater itself is 6.3 inches tall by 7.4 inches wide, and the base is 8.3 inches. Turn on the power. It's 65 degrees. It goes up to 149. This is a nice minimalist design that's not going to keep you awake with a lot of bright lights. This probably took about 20 minutes to get to the max temperature. It feels really warm on the bed. Let's move up here. This is where it connects to the bed. Okay, and then these tubes are inside of this comforter. They're not on the edges, they're in the middle. Vertical height between the main unit and the mattress pad should be less than 1.6 feet. Never fold the mattress pad when the main unit is operating. To protect the silicone tube inside the pads, avoid placing heavy or sharp objects on the mattress pads like knives or needles or nails. The mattress pad is not machine washable, so you should use a mattress protector or bed sheet to protect the pad. Spot clean the pad with a mild detergent and wipe gently. But when I lay on here, it is really nice and evenly warm. If you don't want to heat the whole house, you want to save cost on your heating bill, or if everybody else in the house is just right and you are freezing, this is a very gentle, even heat, and it's really going to keep you nice and toasty warm. You won't have to heat the whole house or the whole room. You can just have this underneath you. As it is underneath you, it's not going to fall off the bed. It heats more evenly than like an electric blanket. Right now I don't have any covers or comforters over me, no blankets, but when you do have that, it will trap more of the heat and build up overnight and keep you nice and warm. I actually had this wrong because I have the sheets underneath it. The sheets would go on top of it. Let's talk about what I thought. Overall, I like the gentle warm heat that builds up, but it is a really nice heat and it's not drying to your skin at all. And I love how quiet it is. You can not even hear it. It looks attractive. It looks good in the room. And it also is a good value compared to other similar options. Now the cons are, I thought the controls were a little bit hard to use. You had to press down on them and they're a little bit confusing. I wish that the light turned off completely instead of just dimmed. I also like that it has a timer so you can set it to heat for a certain amount of time. I also like the safety features, like it will stop heating if it's overheating, and it'll also stop working when the water goes beneath a certain level. And if you don't use it for 24 hours, it automatically shuts off. Last, it will not start if it's too cold in the room, so it can't freeze. I don't really like the lid fell over and the water will leak out. Also, you have to be careful that the tubing doesn't come disconnected or water will leak out. So there are a few drawbacks to having water, but there's also a lot of positives.